I'm going to find the inverse Laplace transform of f of s, which is equals to 1 divided by s minus 3, and the inverse Laplace transform of f of s, which is equals to 1 divided by s plus 7. So I'll start by looking at the first one there. So for us to find the inverse Laplace transform, I'm going to use the table of Laplace transforms. What we want there is we are given an f of s and we want to read the f of t. So what we can do there, in the table of Laplace transforms, we look for an f of s similar to the one that is given. And we see that the f of s that is similar is this one here, 1 over s minus a. So by comparison of this f of s and this one here, we see that our a is equals to 3. So if a is equals to 3, we substitute a equals to 3 into the column for the f of t here, so that we get our f of t is equals to exponent of 3 times t, which will give us exponent of 3t. So that's our solution there. So we can go on and write that our f of t there is equals to exponent of 3t. So what we have obtained is, for this f of s, we are having f of t is equals to exponent of 3t. So what you are saying there is the inverse Laplace transform of 1 divided by s minus 3 is exponent of 3t. So that's our solution there. We now move on to the next question, where we are having f of s is equals to 1 divided by s plus 7. And to find the inverse Laplace transform, we are going to use the table of Laplace transforms. So what we do is, in our table, we look for an f of s similar to the one that is given. If there is none, then we have to rewrite our f of s so that it suits any of the f of s that we have in the table there. So in this case, we see that there is no f of s which is of the form of this 1 divided by s plus 7. So we can try to rewrite the 1 over s plus 7 there, and we can write it as 1 divided by s minus 7. So if it is of this form now, we can see that it is similar to this one here. So by comparison of the two highlighted expressions there, we see that our a is equals to minus 7. Then we go on and substitute a equals to minus 7 in the column of f of t here, so that we would have our f of t is equals to exponent of minus 7 times t. It gives us exponent of minus 7t. So we are having there our f of t is equals to exponent of minus 7t. So for the given f of s, that's the f of t. So what you are saying there is the inverse Laplace transform of 1 divided by s plus 7 is exponent of minus 7t. So that's our solution there.